Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? I think we're live. Gotta check, of course, the sound, although it does seem like we are good. I am Technovoid, and this is the Margin of the Strange backer demo. Yep. Okay, cool. I am audible. Fantastic. Alrighty. So, for those of you who do not know, Margin of the Strange is a game being produced by the creator of One Shot, one of my favorite games representing, that I actually only played One Shot, what was it, like, was it 2 years ago at this point? Maybe, no, probably not less. It was probably about 2 years if I had to guess. Honestly, just an absolutely fantastic game. As you may know if you watch my content or know anything about me, I'm a huge fan of liminal stuff, sort of just weird, kind of weird core, Yume Nikki, dreams, just like these exploratory games. And One Shot, it wasn't quite that, but it definitely seemed like something that I should sort of engage in and sort of see what it was all about, given my personal types of games that I enjoy. And it ended up just absolutely emotionally destroying me. Just fan-fucking-tastic work on that. And then, turns out, creator of One Shot wanted to make this game for even longer, apparently. And so I saw it was up on Kickstarter. We backed it, and this is a demo for backers to see a sort of vertical slice of the game. I'm guessing, from my understanding, this should go about 30 to 45 minutes. Obviously, very early game sort of stuff isn't finished. Just going off the title music here, it has an interesting sort of dissonance to it already. I'm not, like, I definitely like other tracks. There's some tracks that I've heard from the Kickstarter that I cannot wait to hear fully. And a lot of the one-shot music is absolutely glorious. Not as huge of a fan of this track. It's a bit too dissonant for me. I wonder if this is still a work in progress. But we shall see. But either way, I want to make it clear, this is not the final game. This is very much in progress. A lot of stuff is going to be worked on, but I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see what we're getting into whenever Margin of the Strange does, in fact, come out. I think I might have some instructions here. I don't exactly know, but press space to advance text. Sure, okay. Obvious enough. Yeah, my mouse is showing. By playing this demo, you consent to not partake in unauthorized distribution and data mining for this demo, which are both strictly prohibited and may lead to direct action from future cat games, including revoked access for later demo beta releases. Not a problem. This version of the game contains rough in-progress work set in one of the game's earlier story arcs. It does not start at the beginning of the game proper, nor does it fully represent the final game's story or content. Much of the mechanics and areas are still being tweaked, and special dialogue has been written to accommodate the transient nature of this demo. Please keep this in mind while you experience this look into Ling's daily life. At the end of the demo, you'll be given a link to a survey for gauging feedback. It would really mean a lot to hear about your thoughts on the game. Thank you, Future Cat Games. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Move with West, sure, makes sense. Alrighty. I mean, I already love the sprite work in this game. I am a bigger fan of the lower pixel count of like One Shot and Yume Nikki and games like that. I think there's a bit more of that sort of that dreaminess to it. But that being said, this looks very, very clean. So I'm curious how that's gonna go. The shelf is empty. I think people normally put books on these. That makes sense. I don't have any books. Already, the very, very Yume Nikki room. We have the bed on one side. We have the balcony. Whole thing. Is this our dream diary? It's my journal. There's nothing new in it right now. And we're going to have to put the chair here. She says she likes having somewhere to sit when she's collecting data. It's a science chair. Interesting. Okay, so I wonder what Ling's situation is. I don't have anything to put in these drawers, so they're empty. Lamp! True! I'm a moth or something, I think. Apparently this is called a whiteboard. Apparently. It's dark outside. Go to sleep for the night? No, not yet. Can we go outside? It's late. I shouldn't leave my room right now. All right, let's go to bed. Interesting. So we're hooked up. That's kind of like dot flow almost. I know the creator is also very inspired by Yume Nikki, and I believe they worked on Yume Tuki. I'm not 100% sure on that. I will need to check. I think they worked on Yume Tuki. I know they were sort of worked on Dream versus Dream back while that was in development, but that of course fell off development, unfortunately. But obviously there's going to be a lot of Yume Nikki sort of calling. I don't want to say callbacks or like references because I think it's more than that, but it's got a lot of the same DNA, which makes me very excited personally. Well, well, well. Look who's finally awake. It's funny because it's the opposite of that. Actually, I think I'm asleep. I am asleep, right? I will say the little portraits are pretty gorgeous. It's that's good art. Ooh, it's a bit loud. I might need to turn that down. This is how the whole dream thing works. I think I could actually just do that from here. I'm gonna turn that down. I may never get over the irony of you asking me this question. You, the human, asking me about human dreams. I ask you because you're smarter than me. Can't deny that. So, am I asleep? Your human body is asleep in the human world, yes. But here in the margin world, your mind is awake. The intricacies of human dreams and their ecological, metaphysical, and strange relationship to the margin world would take hours to explain. And this demo is only like, what, 30 minutes? Also, explaining sciencey things is for nerds, so for the sake of this demo, let's just say everything is magic. What is magic? This world is magic, I'm magic, you're magic, everything is magic. What is demo? Magic. The demo is magic. I see. Anyways, I took the courtesy of making you some guides and tutorials. I stuck them in your journal thing. Go have a look, won't ya? My journal? That'd be escape? No? And my options. Menu cancel, menu toggle, menu confirm. Oh, that's probably my journal over there. Oh, he's a little moth guy. The game margin of this strange. It's moths. It's my journal. I don't really have to write anything down, though. Sometimes random information will just show up. It just works off your memories. Don't think too hard about it. Okay. Open the journal? Yeah. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, that's a cool effect. Okay, now this is good. This is good. I'm loving this. Save your progress. DNA. I wonder how that's going to play into the game. These must be the guides and tutorials that Nil was talking about. They're really small. Because he's a little bug. It's not his fault. So say we unlock a new biome, we find shards to fix our mirror, and we break the mirror. Oh, so we're actually stuck in the dream world. We actually can't leave the dream world until we collect all the shards. Okay. We could also find plants, and then we break them to get valuables, which we offer to the altar and get money. Okay, that makes sense to me. Look for these. We want basic plants, high value forage, and killables. And those are too small. Those are unbreakable. Absolutely disgusting. Stay away. We don't like cherry blossoms in here. None of that. Oh. I got one of that. I have that red thing around my my arm. Interesting, so we turn back into our human form when we're inside the journal. Do check back here from time to time. Information is the most valuable resource after all. Is this our weapon? Finally! And with this, we're unstoppable! With this piece of metal? A big metal weapon combined with your sheer human strength in a world full of glass plants? Come on, do the math. What's math? Alternatively, aim with mouse and swing with left. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so I can't go that way. They said absolutely gross, stay away, so I'm not gonna bother with that. So we can go that way. These are all locked up. I thought those were cherry blossoms, but now it's pulsating in a weird way. Maybe that's like brain matter. What do you want? Alright, so we are looking for shards. Hey, who are you?
Oh, you two! Welcome back!
Hi. You?
Sup, nerd? Hesper, it's Hesper. I literally told you yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday. It's a demo. Yes, but yesterday wasn't in the demo, so it doesn't count. I never know what the heck you're talking about.
I never know anything.
You know how to get to the waking world, that's something at least. How was it? I sure was awake.
And now I'm still awake, but asleep at the same time. It's complicated.
It's magic.
Whatever you say.
So, I have something to show you if you want to take a closer look at this building.
These are buildings?
I know, they hardly look like anything anymore. But this one here can be repaired. I just need some... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can all be repaired. I just need some supplies to make this work, and... Let me guess, supplies that are too hard for your tiny little body to gather. Oh, if only there was a big, strong human to help you.
Me! Please, just let me finish. What is his name? Nil? I like Nil a lot already. Okay? Okay.
So, like, what do you need us to find?
Honestly, not much. Just a couple of glass shards. You can find them pretty much anywhere. Open inventory with I. We got these from breaking a glass plant.
You know how when you cut down a tree in the human world and get wood? It's like that. Humans can carry a lot of things.
I'm glad they both interact for all the things. Tools. Metal pipe. I picked this up at the ground. We're unstoppable now! Okay, alright, so you need 20. Do I have, what do I have currently? I have 3 only. Alright, so just gotta go around collecting a bit.
Break that! Get him! Bop, 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 bop.
What is this? There's a thing on the ground? Sure is. Bop, bop. Oh, water! Oh, I can't go in the water. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see how far these actually... How close do I have to be? Okay, that's not too bad. Is this gonna be more water? Nope, no water down there.
Pink glass is last comment.
Alright, screen, so I know. What do I do?
Oh, you got everything already?
I think so.
Let me see. Yup, that's everything. Once I get this building fixed up, I can turn it into a shop.
A shop?
I may have agreed to help you guys, but I still expect to get paid for my work, you know? You know what? That's fair. Gotta respect the hustle, as humans would say or do. You really like humans, huh? Nah, I just like their ideas. Like capitalism. Have you heard about the society thing that they have? It's awesome.
Sure. Nil's about to go on his Joker arc.
You can leave now? It'll take a while for me to finish this.
Alright, have fun. What else we got? We got other rooms? No? Oh, this is filled up now. There's a thing on the ground. It's still a thing on the ground.
A pump.
Can we go this way? No? Where can we go? Maybe something opened up back up here. Oh, this one's all different-y now. Pick up the shards. Is that like my bed?
This is your altar. It connects you to the energy source of Margin.
Energy source?
Alright, we're in the demo. I don't have to explain anything. I mean, it connects you to the magic source. The altar is full of magic, and it magically turns the plants we find into money.
Yay! Yay! I love money. Oh, the art is really, really pretty in this.
Oh snap! We really lucked out today.
Huh?
Look, candles. Naturally occurring candles. Do you know how hard it is to make a candle? This saves us so much work. All that's left to do is get some fire, then we'll be set.
I like fire. What are candles?
That has two definitions depending on what world you're in. In the waking world, they're for setting on fire.
I like fire. Is this demo Ling or is this actual Ling? Cause, son, you don't know much of nothing, do you? But I mean, I guess if they're like, are they sick? Are they not human? Were they like a cloned for this experiment? There's something definitely going on with Ling.
But in Majin, they're one of the conduits of strange energy. Said through gritted teeth because explaining things is for nerds. That's just a human expression. I don't have teeth.
What is strange energy?
What part of explaining things is for nerds don't you understand? Damn it, I forgot to say it's magic. Okay, disregard what I said before. The candles are magic. They magically let you open these magical passageways to magical biomes. Other human streams, magically. They are also for setting on fire. Magically.
Let me guess, Ling likes fire.
Fire? How do we make fire? You know what? Why don't we go ask the nerd?
Isn't he busy right now?
He'll live.
Nil is like my favorite type of character. I mean, not my favorite, but he's very good. Very big fan. Okay, we still can't go there, I guess. Gotta go back to, what is it, Vesper? The shop is open! Yo, what up? Phew. It would be nice if they had little, like, name tags above the dialogue boxes. I think that could be helpful.
Took me a while, but
Hesper, not Vesper.
Hesper's shop, name pending, is now open for business.
Hi, Hesper, we need to set things on fire.
Do I want to know? It's for candles. We need to light some candles.
Wait, really?
You found the gateway to a new biome already?
Aren't those, like, super rare?
Yes, but it's a demo. I know, right? Did you even check out the west side of this biome yet? It's practically all gates.
No way.
Shame that most of them have a creeping problem, though.
Figures.
But there's at least one gate that's clear, and we need your nerd knowledge to start a fire or two.
Alright. That shouldn't be hard. A source of fire. I normally make just 2 of them at a time. So it's gonna cost me 500 gold in 1 circle. And also other material? 2 glass, 1 glass? Freshly made fire starter. Hope you get good use out of it. They have a little bubble wands. Oh, that's adorable. Where is our fire starter? I really like looking at fire at it for some reason.
Fire is awesome.
I mean, they're all moths, so, you know, that does kind of make sense. I don't know if it's intentional, but the little Ling health bar icon, it kind of almost looks like a Lula a little bit, which is great, because I love a Lula. So, the one-shot reference? Do you guys think that the guy who made this game is a fan of one-shot? It's like these candles. Rain World. Oh, Rain World music is one I think I heard. I'm really excited about this particular track, if it is what I think it is. Yeah, this is good. This is a vibe. So, this is a dream world of another human.
Yep. This is what a human dream should look like. Big, fertile biomes, rich in all sorts of nutrients.
So lore. So Ling's dream world doesn't look right. And it also connects to other dream worlds. Very interesting.
What's nutrients? You know, human memories, emotions, information, mostly memories, which is something you barely have. You humans don't really think of those as nutrients. You get all your nutrients from the waking world. But here it grows an endless buffet of plants, all free for us to take.
Do you know, like, whose dream this is? Or if it's like...
Don't care.
I feel like we should take care a little. Isn't this kind of like breaking into someone's house? And according to the other humans I talked to a few days ago, that's not legal.
Ling,
Yeah?
you might be a human, but you're also one of us now.
Which means?
We're scavengers. We scavenge! Cast any concept of human privacy aside. Those rules don't apply to us. The only rules you need to follow are mine.
Oh my god. Nil, you're terrible. Oh no. This is very Puddle World reminiscent. This is beautiful. This is really pretty. Oh, this is getting me excited to see what the rest of the game looks like. Holy shit. I mean, I was saying earlier, I'm more of a fan of the smaller style, and I am, but like, this is a very good sort of adaptation of what I imagine that would look like if it was upscaled. This is very quite pretty. I feel bad for breaking all the crystals. They're so pretty.
Sweet, we found a flower. I think this one is called a hydrangea. It looks nice. Oh, it doesn't just look nice. Flowering plants like these are pretty high value finds, especially for flowers this big. Dibs.
Neil takes a sip out of the hydrangea.
Let's bring it to the nerd. He might be able to tell us more about it.
I'm living. I'm breaking all this beautiful foliage. I'm okay with it, if only because it's in the crystals, and I'm just going to assume that means it's suffering, because I don't want to do it otherwise. It feels bad.
This thing's called a candlewick fern. The leaves fall off pretty easily, but the stems are... I think it's called that because humans used them to make candles in the past. Something like that.
How do people make candles?
Heck if I know.
Real. Huh, is that my stamina going down? I didn't take damage, did I? I didn't notice when that happened. Very endless worldy. Pick up the candlewick fern. I'm gonna have to find my way back. I don't see.
I rate this a 5 out of 10 taste-wise. It looks nice though.
A piece of twine we got from a fern plant. It feels kind of greasy.
That means it's flammable.
Mushroom piece?
Looks like all the mushrooms in this biome are pink. Mushrooms are weird plants.
They're actually not plants.
I don't even know if they're plants. I heard they're not actually plants in the human world. Is that true?
I don't know. That's true. You wouldn't, would you? Okay, that is... Yeah, I have to sort of wait a bit before going... Oh, there's actually an end. I kind of assumed this would loop. Maybe it will in the final. But it does actually seem enclosed. Got a fern there. Can't break that. What is this up here? Is that more hydrangea? Snail! Look at a little snail over there. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Ling?
Yeah?
Why are you talking to snails now?
Oh, you're supposed to say hello when you see Oh, we crashed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. Do I have a file loaded? Oh, it's back here. That's too bad.
That's fine.
It's not gonna be perfect. let's just rush through everything. Do 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 do.
Demo.
I'm gonna try and figure out what hurt my health this time. Huh? I don't have enough? Did I... What is going on? How did I not pick up enough pieces? That seems unintentional. Oh, okay, there were pieces up here, I guess. You do that. I'm gonna go find out about candles.
Oh, snap. Fire! Fire! Thunder!
Oh, I should get my mouse off the screen. Alright, Hesper, I got your glass again. Or your candle or whatever. Alright, let's save. We scavenge. Okay, let's just quickly pick up what we need to pick up here. I do kind of want to see if I can... If I can get the thing to crash the same way. I think we have to find a hydrangea before heading back anyways. But I just want to see if that's a consistent breaking of the game. Hey, Snail.
Hello.
Why are you talking to snails now? Oh,
You're supposed to say hello when you see someone, right? Dude, those are wild animals. They can barely think.
Do they not talk?
What? No!
But I've been talking to you guys.
You know, Ling makes a good point. Do you think we're animal? Kind of.
Aren't you?
No!
He'll bonk Slay over the head with his hilariously tiny fists. It does nothing. Ah, Neil, I could crush you.
A toy for human children. Snails usually aren't this big.
Oh, I lost health again. It's a snail. They can't talk.
I need that.
You pick up a mirror fragment. Somehow you hear an echo. It's a small voice you don't recognize. When it gets hard to breathe, you're supposed to stand still or sit down, then breathe really, really slow. The doctor called it circle breathing. You're supposed to imagine going around in a circle slowly when you breathe. I like to imagine a snail because they're slow. Dad would put my stuffed animals in a circle around me because they protect me. And I go in the middle. And I wait. Oh, that's like all the mushrooms that were circling that one mushroom that I destroyed. I'm glad that happened in a file that crashed. I won't do that this time. Maybe after half a minute or so, I'd sit down. Then eventually, I start feeling better. Do other people deal with this? Dad doesn't seem to, but sitting down in the middle of a circle just feels safe. The memories made their way to your journal. Interesting.
It's pretty obvious we can't go in here.
Not even if I hit it really hard?
Not for this. Demo!
No. You know what? Fair. It's a snail. They don't talk. I'm stuck. I got stuck in snail. He's fine. Don't worry about him. Oh! That's not health. That's like, what do you call it? Like stamina, almost? Makes sense that, you know, swinging around a crowbar would do that. Okay, I want to find that circle of mushrooms again. I want to try sitting in it for a bit. See if anything happens. I don't think I can sit, but I'll give this a minute. Oh, I just noticed I was not paying very much attention. Oh, that worked. I have a little piece of Ling's face now. And now, I have another one of these.
I'm a clever boy!
You pick up a mirror fragment. Somehow you hear an echo. It's a small voice you don't recognize. It's the month of rain, the best month of the year. My birthday is coming up and everything grows. Hydrangea, mushrooms, snails. The nice lady from the market told me that all mushrooms in a ring are actually just one big mushroom underground that grows in a bunch of little mushrooms, kinda like how a hydrangea bush can grow a bunch of flowers. She seems to know a lot about plants. I should ask her how to grow hydrangeas. It's good luck if you grow them yourself. The memories, I don't really know how I'm gonna use that one. I probably need to, I need to plant a hydrangea in the first area. That's probably what I gotta do. That'll probably give me my third piece out of what I'm guessing is 4. Let me break some more mushrooms. Oh, I'm running out of some stamina here. I should potentially get going home. Am I gonna like pass out if I hit 0? Let me break another hydrangea. Okay, we should... I think we actually have to call it there. We probably don't have any more energy. So now I gotta find the exit. Which I think is probably somewhere like... Can't break that. Down here, maybe? Where is the exit? But it seems basically like a little loop of, puzzle solving and gathering. That's what seems to be the general vibe here. Which is nice. There we go. There's our exit. So now we're gonna have to go plant that hydrangea back in. Oh, and we refill our health. Okay, okay, okay. We actually refill quite quickly. Yes, let's open the journal. Let's save up real quick. Ooh. Oh, are these the ones we've picked up? Can I exit out of this? I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this every time. I did it again. No. I have 2 of those now. Oh, what do you want? I woke up on this table thing. Right, energy source. Demo! Yay. Oh yeah, we want the nerd to tell us about the hydrangeas first.
Oh, you found a hydrangea flower. Wow, these are pretty good finds. Is it worth keeping or should we just toss it on the altar? You could do that, sure. Hydrangea flowers typically have a lot of nectar, so they'll have a good ATP conversion rate. Money! But I'll say it's worth keeping because, here, let me show you something cool.
Hesper took away the hydrangea flower. You got a hydrangea capsule in return.
There.
What did you just do? Oh, do I have to turn the volume down again? Did it go back up to max? Because the game crashed? No, it didn't. This song is just very loud. I think some of the balancing could use potentially some work.
Which makes sense. Again, it's a demo.
I put the genetic information of that hydrangea onto a glass capsule.
Which means...
You know how plants in the human world have seeds? It's like that, but a version we could use in the margin.
Oh, human agriculture. Damn, you figured out the secrets to human agriculture already?
I mean, I guess it's similar.
Sweet! That saves work for us. Alright, what do we do now?
I made a small planting structure a few days ago. Didn't get to test it out yet, but it's set up next to the water pump and should be usable. See if you could find it. There's my inventory.
I don't know how useful a mushroom is. I can't eat him.
I like the color.
Agriculture is awesome.
Yeah. I think this is it. The thing that Hesper talked about, right?
Why don't we ask him? Hey, nerd!
What?
This thing yours?
Yeah?
What do we do with it?
But the capsule... Yep, that gets us our third piece. You pick up a mirror fragment. Somehow you hear an echo. I wonder if each one's just going to lead to the next one. That would make sense. But I wonder how much non-linearity there is with picking them up. Because obviously you could find this one before the other ones, and I wonder where it would lead you. Is it like circular, or is it random? Dad's been getting into gardening ever since I told him to talk to the market lady about how to grow flowers. I was originally thinking this would be the person whose dreams we were in thoughts, but the fact that we're also hearing them here makes me... Maybe they're Ling's? Why would someone else's memory shard be in Ling's brain? Unless this is just a demo thing. Or also just a tutorial, who knows? He said we could have a garden right here on our own patio, with hydrangea bushes and lots of snails. He said that he'll make it so pretty that I'll never want to leave the house ever again. He was kidding. I think he's nervous about me going outside nowadays, though. He won't tell me why. It's not doing anything?
Dude, we just planted it like 5 seconds ago. Of course it's not doing anything.
It'll take at least a day for most plants to reach maturity in margin. Sometimes multiple days, depending on the plant.
In the human world, it can take months. Can you imagine that?
That's rough. Man, Nil, you sure know a lot about the human world. That's kind of weird.
You know, nerd, you seem to have more things figured out than I thought. I'm surprised you haven't gotten more agriculture stuff underway by now.
I was going to. I had the whole experiment planned out and everything. Then you guys barged in and took over my biome.
Your biome? My word, you're talking like you made this place.
Fine. His biome. My biome.
Our biome. You wouldn't even be here without me.
Yeah. Can you blame me for thinking this place was abandoned, though? The biome is small and dilapidated as this. That normally means the human isn't coming back.
Well, he's here now, isn't he? Alive. Thriving.
I know. Oh, we could buy a lot of stuff. Let's plop these onto the ground somewhere near a body of water. So far, I've only figured out how to turn flowers and mushrooms into seed capsules. House lets you move around much faster. Hold shift to run. Okay. So we're gonna need a fair bit of money. Let's open the journal.
The mirror is still missing pieces. Keep looking for them.
Okay. So I guess we start selling? Oh, right. We don't sell here. We don't sell at shop. We sacrifice our plants to the altar. Oh, we get a fair bit for these, huh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Give me money. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I got a fair bit of money for that, huh? Okay, let's see. I want... I could get the wing spots just right off the... Oh, I could have gotten that anyways. No, I couldn't have. I'm stupid. Yeah, let's grab that. Whoop. And then we can't quite afford both. But if I were to... So this is kind of like almost like Stardew Valley as well. Because, you can like plant things and grow them back in your own place instead of going off to other areas, I guess. Alright, give me the planting well. And then pink mushroom capsule. Open the inventory and select the planting well. It's kind of heavy.
That's why you're carrying it. You can't really eat mushrooms, but at least you can turn them into money.
I see.
We're unstoppable now!
Place the planting well in the designated area. Press space to set it down. Mushroom. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow for that. Oh, I can run now! Yay! Okay, so by the looks of it, I'm gonna need one more piece. Though I'm not sure where that would be. Anything else up here? No. Alright, I guess let's just go farming, get some more money, see what else we can buy. Is that gonna refill slowly? Or is that... Okay, it is gonna refill. Alright. Oh! I think I might have found it. Is it a toggle or... Okay. Oh, that's pretty.
Hanging chairs. Human children like to sit in these and sway about like pendulums. They also fall off from these a lot.
What is this tall thing?
I think this is what humans call modern architecture. Whatever it is, it's apparently almost exclusively used by human children. I don't know what this one does, but it spins. Human children really like falling off from things, huh?
Real.
Pretty sure human children measure their strength with these. That or they use themselves to measure gravity. Whatever the case, they seem to have fun with it.
That's our last piece. You pick up a mirror fragment. Somehow you hear an echo. It's a small voice you don't recognize. This playground didn't always flood every summer. But it's been raining extra hard the past few years. Dad says that the city below us wasn't always underwater either. It must have rained for 1,000 years for it to get that way. One day it might rain so hard that the entire playground fills up. I think I would be really sad if I can't go there anymore. Did people in the past feel the same way? So those two notably did not really give me any hints, but the first two definitely did.
Hey, I think that was the last piece you needed. Go check on the mirror.
Oakley dokley. Any more plants I can explode?
Yeah. We fog up that hydrangea.
I do like that you have infinite stamina here. That is nice. Open the journal. Let me pick up another one of these bad boys.
The mirror is fixed now. Break it if you want to wake up.
Let's see. I still can't afford that, but that's fine. I should be able to sell. What sells for more? Hydrangeas sell for the most. Alright, so let's do that. That should give me more than enough. Or I should probably make a candlewick fern. Or no, we can't even do that. Candlewick ferns are probably used to make candles anyways, so let's buy one of those. And interesting that hydrangea capsule actually costs less. Given that it's more expensive. Alrighty then. Let us wake up.
Oh, hey. You fixed the mirror already? What's it look like, genius?
Why are you so mean?
Does that mean you're leaving Margin soon then? We'll leave when we feel like it. I just need to break the mirror to wake back up, right? Yep.
Honestly, I don't really know how it works for you either.
What do you mean? Normally humans wake up more naturally, you know? It's like your guy's whole thing? To go between the waking world and the margin world freely. But for some reason, leaving the margin world seems to be much more difficult for you. I don't think I've ever seen a human struggle with that before. It's magic, don't worry about it. It's demo!
Real.
Then stay safe out there, I guess. I'll be in my shop if you need me. See you around.
I'll be back.
Yay!
Bop. Break! That can't be healthy. Pop on out. Oh, someone's knocking.
Good morning. I trust you've had another restful and productive night. I think so. Apparently there was a lot of this thing called magic going on. Was there now? Also, I learned a new word. Demo.
What is the eyes? Like, what? Demo. Demo. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Oh, I didn't do the boom.
Did I ever tell you that you're hilarious? All the time. I'd love to stay and chat. But it's a school day, so I'll be heading off now. I'll come collect you on your data and vitals after.
The characters are so cute, man. All the characters in this game are adorable. I can't wait to see the big burly man from the Kickstarter. I want him. The dad friend.
Meantime, feel free to do whatever. You can even help yourself to the breakfast in the kitchen. I made it just for me. But you can have the leftovers. Food! Is it the kind of food with sugar on top of it? Well, naturally. Nothing like a few tablespoons of sugar to really enhance the charred flavors of triple toasted bread. Yay! Well, bon appetit and all that. See you later. Bye, Amaranth.
What is she doing to me?
It's foggy outside.
Oh, I can even do this in here. Let's go eat some brekkies. This will end the demo. Aw, fair enough. Huh, okay, so that was, I can only see what it's nighttime. I see. All right, well, that was short and sweet. I can see it taking a little bit longer if you don't, oh, that's for me. That's not for you, that's for me. Boop, let me put that, no, shit. Where is the thing? Oh no. Whoop. That's not for you. Don't use that, please. I don't even know if that'll work for you. Okay. So Margin Strange. All right, let's actually, can I pull up like the Kickstarter just so I can show people who are watching the stream? Is this going to have my personal information on it? I don't want to show that. I just want to, let me open this up in a incognito tab so that it doesn't. There, that should work, I think. Is this... Okay, this is recording properly. Um, bu- 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 How do I access the campaign? So just to show people off. So if this looked interesting to you, which I hope it did, I'm really excited for this game to come out. But essentially, this is a sort of a mix between sort of Humanity style gameplay as well as it looks like there's like farming simulator aspects to it, which I think is mentioned here. Um, Very, very pretty game. And if it has anything even close to the emotional beats of One Shot, it's going to be a fantastic story. So definitely keep that in mind. If it seems like your cup of tea, unfortunately, I don't think you can back the project anymore. They might have a Patreon somewhere. Ling with a gun. Gotta say yes to Ling with a gun, but where they have some stuff here. Gameplay. So let's just go through this. Each night you'll be exploring the dream world's strange biomes, collect materials to expand how much of the world is available to you, and discover clues in search of answers for a much greater mystery. I like origami stuff. Take back the materials and clues you've gathered from your expeditions to your home base. Here you can grow a garden to obtain new materials or just harvest plants for their energy. This allows you to build more structures, fortune paths to new areas, maybe even make some new friends. Of course, humans only dream at night, one night at a time, so you'll have the opportunity to explore the waking world as well. This is your chance to meet the dreamers of the worlds you've explored and better understand them as people. After all, you will need all the help you can get to untangle the strange things happening in the world and to yourself as well. The world of Margin, a lush, sprawling, and utterly bizarre ecosystem made entirely out of glass, exists somewhere beyond the world of waking. Though it's colloquially called the Dream World, very few humans are able to access this place, but those who can are able to mold it to their will, at least to some extent. Our protagonist Ling has recently acquired the ability to access Margin after a life-changing event called dying. He got better. Now partnered symbiotically with one of the Margin's denizens, Ling sets out to uncover the mysteries of his world and maybe learn a few things about himself in the process. Say, how did he die again? Margin the Strange is a story-heavy game, so there will be many characters to meet. Some of them now. Ling, human recently resurrected with huge gaps in his memory, including basic knowledge of pretty much everything. He exists in a perpetual state of confusion and bewilderment, not unlike a hypothetical alien visiting Earth for the first time. He takes it in stride, though. His curiosity drives him forward. Nil. Denizen of Margin, who likes to think of himself as a master manipulator, revived Ling with the intention of using him as a human host to gain access to the human world and pilot him around like some kind of giant robot, but has only been successful with the first part. Hesper, denizen of Margin and a skilled craftsman, moth, sort of a jack of all trades, provided that the trade is making things out of random pieces of broken glass Ling picked up off the ground. This is more useful than it sounds. Amaranth, teen genius with a questionable sense of ethics, has tricked Ling into becoming her latest science project for an indefinite amount of time. Not that it was very hard to trick Ling, he doesn't even know what science is. Character reveal. Ariadne, denizen of Margin and textile specialist who provides permanent upgrades for Ling, drives a hard bargain sometimes but actually enjoys her work, in the company of others more than she's ever willing to admit. Dislikes water very much. Cecil, Amaranth's very concerned father who begrudgingly puts up with her antics anyway. He will begrudgingly tolerate just about anyone, really. His straight-laced attitude and perfectionist tendencies mostly apply to just himself. His hobbies include folding laundry, cleaning the fridge, and organizing receipts, maybe other things too if you ask him nicely about it. Dorian, subway conductor and single father who takes great pride in both roles. He's responsible for keeping the district's train system, also known as a fast travel system, running smoothly. While he says he's not married to his job, his idea of rest is watching anime on a second screen instead of actual sleep. His favorite shows all involve people punching each other while yelling about power levels. That's all for him. Plenty more characters to meet in the game. Ideas for Margin have been percolating in the back of my mind for a little over half of my life at this point. Which, can I just say, that, there's a couple of things that sort of immediately sold me. Like, I remember this sort of, I got alerted to this because I follow Future Cat Games on social media and stuff, just because I enjoyed One Shot so much, and I was immediately attracted to this project for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, One Shot is fantastic. Two, this whole, this dream world and all of this stuff is actually, obviously, I like it myself because of sort of my taste in games and stories, but I actually just finished, as of last week, running a tabletop RPG campaign that took place in a world like this, and I'm super, super proud of it, and I just, I remember seeing this and being, so much of this is, it has a very similar vibe to this world that I created, and I was really excited to see someone else's version of it, and this line right here is one of the things that gets me. A game that is such a passion project that you've been sort of thinking about it and planning it for over half your life is something I can relate to so deeply. that I was very, very excited about this. So that, anyways, tangent there. Here's some concept and music I've done for it over the eons, just to give you a sense of general vibes. Some of these examples are a little over a decade old. Anything older would probably be embarrassing for me to show here concept wise. Got some cool art. Glass girl and little puppy dog. When this project was first conceived, I wanted to capture the feeling of what is now known as liminal spaces. I'm very glad this idea finally have a widely known term to describe it well over a decade later. So true. I actually just did a video on Dreamcore on the main channel if you're interested. It's mainly a review of the game Dreamcore, which is sort of a liminal space simulation game, but I do spend the first couple of minutes sort of talking about liminal spaces. And obviously there are lots of videos on YouTube about it. Super Eye Patch Wolf has a great video on liminal horror. If you're interested, go check it out. Concept music. Because Marge is such an old project and was intended to be a visual novel at some point, that would have been cool, but I like this more. The farming aspect, the exploration aspect. I'm glad it has roots in Yume Nikki a lot, because as much as I love visual novels, and I think they can tell a good story, I think something like this works a lot better for that dream aesthetic, because there's a freedom to it, you know? Like in a visual novel, you are sort of constrained by where the dialogue is happening. You don't really get the option to explore. And I think with a dreamlike area, it's so important to give the player some level of choice, some level of discovery, which I think, I mean, you could do what are they called? It's right there. Visual novel. That way, but it's a lot harder. So it's very cool to see that they went with this. Though most of the music was never posted online, writing music for Margin Nonstop back in 2010 to 2013 what gave me the experience to write the One Shot soundtrack. Here's some tracks I didn't post on the internet. I did post on the internet. All right, let's see. There's one of these songs, and I think it might be on this page. I'm not 100% sure, but one of the songs, I believe it was, I don't even know if it was the song for the Umbrella World. I seem to remember it being it, but I didn't recognize it exactly. But that song, like, I was like, yes, I cannot wait to hear the music in this game. It's all very vibey. I think it's that one, The Journey No One Knows But You. I wonder what's going on with Ling's arm there. I was this close to but I didn't quite get the one of the backer levels was get an NPC in the game. And I missed it the first time, but they said they were gonna bring it back, and I was discussing it with my party for our tabletop game, and I was like, I am genuinely considering buying this to get one of our PCs or NPCs in Margin of the Strange, just because of how fitting this is. And I sort of discussed it. Obviously, my party was like, hey, maybe don't spend that much money on a Kickstarter. I was thinking about it. I think at the end, I ended up sort of putting it down, because I think it was all like human world stuff, and our characters were much more suited to like dream. This song, I don't think this is the one we heard in game, but this is the song I think that I really loved. Is this what we heard in the demo? Now I can't remember. I'll need to go back and check. But yeah, it was sort of, I think that's sort of why I decided, like, hey, I'd rather give this to someone who has like an NPC that makes sense in the human world, whereas I didn't want the game to feel like I didn't want to infringe on the creator's sort of vision of the human world, versus sort of not do my players' characters justice by having them in the human world. So I just ended up not doing it, but it was a thought. I love this song a lot. That definitely, I mean, based on the raining and stuff, it seems like this glass princess girl might be the girl from the first world, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, so this doesn't really apply as much because this was back when this is for people who paid for the game. Either way, that's that. I don't believe right now there is any way to support the game unless there is press kit Instagram. It doesn't look like it. But one thing you can do is you can go wishlist it on Steam. If this looks interesting to you, Future Cat Games also has a Discord. Highly recommend joining it. Following the Kickstarter if you want to do that, just so you get to keep up on news on Margin of the Strange. I'm personally really, really excited for this project. It was so kind of like perfect timing that our 2.5 year campaign, our Dreamlight campaign, ended literally this Monday, and then like on Wednesday night they released the demo and we're like, hey, we have some news about this. So it's fun. We're sort of I'm exiting one project of my life, and now I get to experience another one. So I'm very excited. Hope Margin of the Strange looks interesting to you. But anyways, that is gonna be it from me tonight. Very short stream. Next week we will be here with Anna. Dream Barbecue Chapter 1. So excited to get into that. Holy shit. Yes, I mean, just week after week, we're going banger after banger. After that, we got tons of other shit. We got Grun, we got In Stars and Time. Lots of good indies on the list. But until then, thank you all for joining. I hope Margin of the Strange looks cool to you. I know it looks cool to me. Game looks gorgeous. I knew it was gonna look good from the screenshots, but ooh, those animations are really, really nice. But I'm gonna go fill out the back thing now. Please don't use my code, which is good. I don't have any viewers, so who the hell's gonna do it? Awesome. Good night, everyone.